Hi everyone, Chris Stout back again. In this episode, I'm going to go over maybe one of the simplest installations. It's hardly even an installation, but it's of my Beeline little navigation tool. Because I've recently moved up here, a lot of the places I need to go to, I'm not quite sure how to go to yet, and really need to rely on navigation. I didn't want to go with a iPhone connection for a variety of reasons. I'd just be terrified my phone would fly off. Those things are just all kind of clunky and ugly. And I just really loved the elegance of this design. It's very cleverly engineered. This is so silly to even to show you, but basically it comes standard with this little piece. You can upgrade to some metal ones, but I really didn't need to. I threaded these elastic bands. It comes with two elastic bands. They just simply thread through here and underneath, and that holds this piece on. This is just a nice little piece of plastic with the Beeline Arrow logo on it. And you simply take this as the top, fit it in here. So it's in now, and I twist it. And maybe you could hear that click. So now it's attached very, very firmly. Doesn't jiggle. I'm holding the top button on, and I don't know if it'll show up, but yeah, there it shows up. Pardon me, here's, pardon me, the time. And if we jiggle it a little bit, we'll see the little motorcycle there likes to slide around. Because I don't have a route on this, this is pretty much all it's going to show. If once I do have a route on it, then I will show you kind of what that looks like, and periodically I'll stop the bike and show you how that changes. As far as charging goes, there is a lineup here for these 2 points to line up with these 2 points. And you simply plug this into any USB charger. Line up these 2 nibs here. Hopefully you can see that a little bit better. With in here, I can't really do this since it'll just slide around, but basically you just line those up, turn it about maybe 1/8 of a turn, and it clicks in, and it'll start to power up. It'll show briefly a little battery symbol in here, and then you know you're ready to go. Okay, here is the app in my iPhone, and open it up, and you can plan a ride, or you can choose prior rides. Just to show you how this works, I'm going to hit plan a ride, and it opens up just straight Google Maps. If I go back, and all of this is really pretty intuitive. I'm guessing they probably have tutorials on their website too, but you kind of, I haven't found that I really needed them. So I'm just going to arbitrarily pick a prior site. It's going to show me just as the crow flies how to get there from point to point, and then it gives me options. The blue one is probably the faster one, so that's the one I'm going to pick. And then I can hit, it's going to tell me 31 minutes, 20.8 miles on a motorcycle, and then I can hit go. And then it's going to take me from where I start. Now this, hopefully the light will play nicely. This is the Beeline itself, and I hold this button down. It's got a little yellow around it, and I think maybe if I hold it this way, it's going to look a little funny because it's pointing the opposite direction, but the arrow is pointing in the direction that I'm going to need to be going, and it's telling me, see if I can, I don't know if the shadow helps any or how I turn it and orient it, but it's going to just keep pointing almost in a sense, no matter which way. If you want to consider this, that'll be the top on my bike. It's always going to be pointing me in the direction that I need to be going. And that's basically how you do the setup with your phone. So a quick note on the bike, I'm just getting ready to start on my ride, and you can see that I've got 0.9 miles till my next turn, and I've got a little total countdown in terms of till I get to my final destination, and this will be the way that I will be turning. So it gives me a nice little cue now in the garage, motor's off. So it's zeroed out since I have made it to my destination. And I can press the top button. It's going to ask me if I want to end my ride. If I press the top button, it'll be an X and it'll continue with another route, or I can hold down the end ride check mark, and it will give me a summary, or I guess like a total mileage of it. So here's that total end of the ride mileage, and checkered flag because I'm done, and then I can just hold that top button down and it will turn off and save my battery. Big fan. Beeline Moto.